to. I've got to root for the Sun Devil, man. I've got to root for Fear the Fork. I've got to do it.
Did you just
do it. Fear the Fork?
Wait, you did that?
It's that.
Huh? Why is there the extra space here?
It's supposed to be a pitchfork.
Oh.
For ASU's
Got it.
thing. Come on, man.
Sorry.
State
Apologies.
school, get with it.
Hey, anybody else out there from Arizona? Confirm, deny. Also show your support.
Mother, father.
Yeah. Shout out in the chat. ASU. Woo! Woohoo!
You're so alone. You're so
I'm alone
right now.
So alone.
All right, we're into the mulligans here. Omega and JaZe.
It's gonna be Death Ledger against mid-range Shadow. We'll see.
Have you made a pact with the Nether God before?
No. Actually, little known fact, I have not made a pact with the Nether God.
What happens when you make a pact with the Nether God?
Nothing nice, I'm sure. Nothing fun. My mother would not be proud of me.
Omega is definitely keen on doing so.
If I called home and said, "Hey, Mom, I made a pact with the Nether God," she's like, "All right, be home by 8. You know, stay safe."
And I won $4,000 with it. That could be Omega.
That could be it. That could be it.
That could be Omega right now. Nephthys Shadow.
Nephthys, yeah. Yep.
Nep.
And Omega, he's got the Death Ledger. That's nice. Got to be able to drop that on turn 4. He's going second. So he's not really going to be able to use a turn 4 Evolve Orb, which is kind of a shame because, I mean, you get the 4/4 Lich on the end of your turn, so you're not able to really use an Evolve Orb.
Yeah. Now, Red was talking a little bit about it, how this matchup for the standard mid-range Shadow against Nephthys Shadow could be a little bit in favor of JaZe.
Right.
And he talked about how the Erd with the attendants, you know, kind of getting the Liches could be really tough.
Really great play, though, using Ghostly Grasp and then Undying Resentment. You spend 2 cards there, but you get rid of the Attendant of Night, and then you ensure that you had enough shadows to get the enhanced 2 Necromancy cost for 4 damage from the Undying Resentment. Really nice play there.
Actually really tragic because Erd was the next draw for JaZe.
Yeah.
If that Attendant had just survived for 1 more turn, that Erd would have popped the Attendant. So if you guys don't know, Erd, when coming into play, destroys one of your followers and then plays the follower again. The Attendant of Night says when he is destroyed, he summons a Lich. So, when Erd gets played, Attendant of Night dies, the Lich pops up, now you have Erd and the Lich, and then the Attendant of Night resummons itself, so it's there again, and you can kill it again and get 2 Liches.
That's right.
For the cost of 1.
For the cost
Purchase
of 1.
now. Make sure you dial shadowverse.ng.io.
Nice, good plug there. I was not. They caught me off guard. I was not expecting it.
Supplies are limited.
Supplies are limited to 3.
JaZe definitely didn't get there fast enough because the Attendant of the Night was already gone and gone.
You gonna mess with me?
And now JaZe's got a really great play here. He's going to be able to evolve the Lyrial Archer ping for 1 and then trade into the Lich if he wants to, and also get a Cerberus on board as well. He might just want to evolve the Cerberus. I mean, but then you leave your Shadow Reaper right on your side of the field. It's only going to have 1 defense and not going to have ward, or not going to have ambush.
There's not really a good play here, I feel like, for Omega to cleanly deal with it.
Yeah, real difficult choices. He's got the
Zombie
Zombie Party, so he can get rid of the Cerberus, evolve, and trade into the
Go
Reaper.
for the Reaper. Zombie Party the Cerb.
And you still get another Lich this turn, too. That's huge. Man, Death Ledger, such a good card. For a 4-cost amulet, you essentially get 2 4/4 Liches. That's double value. That's insane. 200% value.
He's making his value right now. This turn, in fact. That second Lich was really what was what the kicker is.
Yep.
Of course, the timing of these cards popping up is very important.
Right.
But I think that's kind of helped more than hurt in many ways.
Yeah, I think you're right. JaZe does have a Shadow Reaper of his own, as well as a Koku and Mimi in hand. He could...
He has 1 turn to buy before Ector.
Right, I think Shadow Reaper is a play here, being able to get...
We've seen that before.
Yep.
The Shadow Reaper before the Ector turn. And maybe the choice is to Shadow Reaper evolve, put Coco and Mimi on top, and then just wait.
I am the Mad Cyclone.
Okay. He's gonna clear off the board.
My power's uncontrollable. Ow!
Shadow Reaper down. Nice. And now there's an Evolve Orb on the side of Omega here. So can swing through the ward and take down the Lyrial. That's going to mitigate the 4 damage.
You could evolve the Attendant of Night, trade into the ward, get rid of that, and then get another Lich yourself. That's huge as well. And he still has the Attendant of, or the Undying Resentment to play this turn as well. Saving the Pact of the Nether God for turn 7, I believe it gains its enhanced ability.
All right, 3/3 on the Shadow Reaper means it'll do 6 if Ector is played on this turn. Ector will summon at least 2 zombies.
Yep, that's incredibly high value play. Showing us why Ector is one of the best cards in the game. Trading into those Liches, buffing up the Shadow Reaper even more to 5/5. It'll be at the end of the turn when the Ector buff goes away. So swinging for 7 damage here.
Oh,
not
boy.
something to laugh at
And
whatsoever.
it's still not Neth's turn. And we were talking a little bit about, okay, there's voices. And we were talking a little bit about the speed of Neth's decks, right? Is it too slow? Mid-range Shadow is mid-speed, whereas Neth is definitely leaning into the 7 and 8 play point turns.
Right.
Doesn't quite peak until a little bit after that.
Yeah, and he's not even turn 8 yet. He's still only got... He's going to be able to Pact of the Nether God, the Reaper there, because it was on less than 4 health, but he doesn't gain the enhanced ability. And there's still the Mimi in hand for the Ector, so yeah, JaZe is still able to close out the first game.
There it is. JaZe going up 1-0, and now it's up to Omega to make things work, coming from behind now. Coming from behind, and things are still going as Red predicted. JaZe is dominating so far. Doesn't seem like he's had any trouble, and has to just take one more before he moves into the finals. Now, remember, round of 8 to round of 4 was $500. This is $1,000.
This is $1,000.
This is $1,000 here.
Second place, $2,000. Correct.
$2,000, yes.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So $1,000 on the line right here. An extra $1,000. Whoever advances to the finals will guarantee that they have a shot for the first prize of $4,000. We cannot say that enough. We actually can't say it enough, but we're going to keep on saying it. $4,000 first prize.
This is, oh God, what a hand. That's a bunch of too expensive stuff.
You've heard it here, folks.
Omega, you know, saw some expensive items, knew that he wanted them, but had to borrow money to get it, and now he just can't pay for the stuff that he picked up.
He does have 2 zombie parties, so a zombie party here is going to be able to get rid of the Urias. That's huge.
Goodbye.
Urias, oh my gosh, such an annoying card with 3 defense for a 2-drop.
If I remember correctly, Urias is a brother to Albert.
Let's have some fun.
If I remember correctly.
They might be brothers. I think you're right. I know they're from the same clan at least. Oh my gosh, another zombie party here going to be able to take out the Succubus. I know they're from the same clan or family, as it were, whatever they call it. Urias Levin Duke.
Levin Duke.
Oh my gosh, dropping the Belphegor right there on turn 4. He's got the second Evolve Orb, so he's not going to be able to evolve until next turn, but he is going to have the Dark Air Jammer with the Evolve Orb next turn. That's huge. We'll see what Omega is able to do to take advantage of it.
So he's got his 3rd zombie party.
3 damage.
There's literally no card that Omega can play to mitigate the damage that's come down on him. He's got at least 10 damage here.
Take the souls of millions and arise. The time to
Alright, Lich gets summoned. Not the best use of an evolution orb.
Yep. But you're right. He's got at least.
Oh
he
my
might
God.
just. He could just trade in with the Belphegor, get rid of the Lich. You have to do that with this deck. Or I mean, evolve the Dark Air Jammer trade in. You're still left with a 5/2 Dark Air Jammer. That's huge.
Air Jammer could just pull you a bunch of Blood Wolves, and then you're doing a lot of damage to face. You evolve, take down the Lich.
Either way, whatever the Air Jammer pulls, I think JaZe's sitting real pretty.
Oh,
a Urias and a Blood Wolf. That's nice. That's really nice. Still able to do 6 damage to face. And he's got 2 Dark Generals in hand as well as a Diabolic Drain as well, so he's going to have a really solid 6 play as well if he wants to either Spiderweb Imp and Dark General or Urius and Dark General. He's got the ultimate hand right now.
Some party on the Air Jammer.
Yeah, Omega's not, he can't even play Death's Ledger. He has to clear off this board. And he's not even able to. There's still followers left on the board. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, and the Razory Claw as well.
Yep.
Is that 7? Could be 9. The Razory Claw would be 12.
Mm-hmm. He might want to, well, I was going to say he could use the Imp instead of the Razory Claw. He's going to get a lot of damage with the Evolved Dark General anyway. You might as well get the Ward. The 2-cost 1/4 Ward. It doesn't do damage because you're already in Vengeance. And just ensuring that you give yourself that little bit of a safety net because you already have another Dark General, right?
Double Urius. Play the second Urius.
Double Urius. It's going to be that. Wow.
There it is. The instant you play any follower, you're taking 2 damage ping.
Mm-hmm.
With 9 damage here, you're going to put yourself at 3 and Razory Claw will kill you.
Mm-hmm. So even if he did have a Hell's Unleasher or something like that.
You got to play Resentment on one of the Uriuses. Okay.
But my will abides.
Oh, man.
And
does that actually ping twice?
And then the Lich comes in, yeah.
Oh my god.
And Bloodcraft showing us
JaZe!
how formidable Bloodcraft can be with a perfect draw.
JaZe! Oh my god. Oh, too easy.
He didn't take any damage after he played Belphegor. That was the only damage he took.
So
how
much
insane is that?
So much pressure.
Golly, such a strong deck.
Nephthys was just too slow. It was like watching some big, slow, fat guy run around, and JaZe was just spinning in circles.
He just kept slapping him, man. That's all it was.
Just bopping him on the